always forget these days to turn on restream chat. Mostly because I don't need it anymore. Hello everyone. And it's been a while. Cultist Simulator is still here, but I don't know. We took last Friday off because I actually ended up doing a ton of Cultist Simulator during the week. Twice as many days as usual, in fact. Let's see, where did we leave off? Oh, right, I was sending a hint after JC. I was kind of hoping he might use any of this might. Yeah, we'll see. We also have Refulgent, which I should probably use. Honestly, considering we keep painting. We can talk to someone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start promoting people again. With pawns starting. Because I know that we actually have enough lore to do that now. Let's see, we can also dream. What is JC's current action? We don't know. And he's not preparing one for a while. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. What do we need? Do we have any expeditions? Our goal here today is going to be to get as many expeditions as possible. Which means that we're going to be trying secret histories. Secret histories are going to be most often found in the Stag Door, the highest level that we have right now. We can we do Spider Door? Nope. Don't have enough. Nah, okay, that's fine. That is fine. Oh god, we painted things. Oh, look at that. Well, we can at least use it to get pulsing airs. That's useful. Mostly for summons at this point, I think. Assistant offering would have to be an ingredient. What can we summon? We can use the Refulgent to get something actually useful, so let's try Lethe for now. Do we have a knock assistant? We don't have a knock assistant. Oh, we got this guy. I don't think, yeah, there isn't anything that you can summon with this. Let's see here. Sorry, just looking at Discords, seeing who's actually around. Not many people, as it turns out. That Lethe is this poison? No, this isn't poison, but it is sellable. More to the point. I kind of want to work with that, but I don't know what you can do with pulsing airs. That one requires lore, so let's not use that one. I tend to use this one. That one requires a victim. I'm completely wrong. I tend to use this one. No, I'm all wrong. It's this one. What are these rights? Heart is an aspect of preservation, but also ceaseless motion. If I add knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. I found a useful conjunction of aspects, but I need more power. To call forth this merry, merciless thing, I need a significant intensity of heart and a little knock and edge. Oop. We can send that off. What's going on here? We have an expedition going. Oh, right. I said the maiden of... the Maid in the Mirror and the Raw Prophet are just out on their own doing fun stuff. I completely forgot. Oh, Jesus, what is going on here? I completely forgot that I had done that, actually. Oh, right. We should probably also send someone to the stag door. Let's fast forward a little bit, because it's going to be a while. We've got all this mystique as well. We could paint with it. We call upon the Madrigad, who cannot be unbalanced. The hour called the Madrigad is home in the cold. She will almost certainly keep us from following. Fun fact about the Madrigad. She's actually one part of the Broken Sun. The counter-essence of it. I believe I'm using those words correctly. She's related. That's pretty much the best way that I can put it. Ah, damn it. Yay. Erudition. Do we... Have I... 4 lessons learned. Do we have enough erudition to actually do that? We do. We might be able to actually just max out our erudition. Hard to say. Okay, let's see here. And of course we ended up summoning a percussivant, which I am immediately sending on an expedition because why the fuck not? I honestly, that's generally how I just run my expeditions, just because, I mean, they're gonna expire anyway, and the expeditions put that timer on pause. So there's no reason not to. Can we actually do anything with Arabella? Not right now. Reminder, this is actually still the same save file that I was using earlier. So nothing has happened, it's just been a while. Okay, keep promoting pawns. Pretty much all of the pawns are good to promote, except for the one that isn't. And we all know which one that is. Also, why is this over here? I think an update might have happened. We have tentative evidence and a bit of dread. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use some of this here notoriety, get some money, and then paint a noonstone. Nope. Okay, that's edge. Okay. This might not be enough. We'll see. Does the refulgent? Yeah, it's not going to be enough. If only we still had our hint, but our hint is not here. Oh no. Okay. We do have an open dream. Throw this in. So, open dream is going to allow us to get a little bit of happiness, which will be fine. Everything will be fine. Also, I just realized I need to sit in the gaming room because Malarthy might actually come in. All right. Who can we talk to? We can promote someone. Order of the Bloody Cup, we can promote. Yeah, a lot of someone. Might as well keep promoting the pawns. No reason not to. Okay. Oh my god, look at all this. And we got an intensity of radiance out of that, which allows us to summon something. Desire. Let's see. Right, we can't actually use desires. I need a significant intensity of lantern, a little knock, and edge. We have a lot of edge. We have a lot of edge. Well, it's not a lot. It's a decent amount. It's more than enough. The important thing is that we're summoning something. And I don't think that needs to be... The serpent rolls and roars. Its death throes shake the earth. But it's dying. We will pass. It will not. Let's see here. So that's all of our pawns upgraded. At this point, it's best to actually start looking for more people, so we'll start talking with some esoteric stuff. What is this up to? Up to 2? Okay. So we can throw this here, get some more happiness. I don't think we have any dread, and our tentative evidence is starting to wear off, so we're not too worried about that right now. Lore Unceasing. Nice. Why did I upgrade this? Okay, so we upgraded Words That Walk. The syllables of this formula are compelling. I find myself snapping my fingers to its rhythm. It desires not to cease. That's kind of the problem with heart. You keep dancing until you die, and then sometimes even a little bit after that. You know, that reminds me. Oh, hey! Hey, Walladeel. How you doing? That actually reminds me, can we use Heart with Winter to raise the dead? That makes a lot of sense. Because Winter is, in essence, silence and the dead. Normally they'd be at complete odds with each other, since Heart is the absolute opposite of silence. I'll have to try that next time I get a chance. Oh, we've got something trying to escape. Nope. Dinner time for you. Ah, gotcha. The tunnels beneath the cave are smooth with the great serpent's passage, and chokingly dark until we come with our lanterns. But the chamber where it nested is surprisingly bright. Luminescent fungi flood the place with ersatz moonlight. Perhaps the candles drew it, not repelled it. Little cache of treasures culled over the years from the serpent's meals. It has nosed them into a glinting pile. I should probably start actually, looking at these books rather than doing exactly the opposite. We have a lot of books to go through. I don't actually know what we just did for study. Did we get erudition? I feel like we got erudition, but I might have missed out on it. Nah. There's not another erudition around. I kind of wish you could search for things. That might be a feature that could be requested. I don't know. Also, we have an intensity of radiance, which I completely forgot. When did we get this? Hello, Slime Hunter. How are you doing? I hope you're here for the cults, because that's largely what we're going to be doing today. Go ahead and ascend through the stag door. Let's see here. So we can't explore. Well, we still don't know the Long's plans. Huh. I kind of like this idea. We've got a necessary sacrifice. This one will give their life for the cause. Well, you know who's gonna give their life for the cause regardless? Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Hang on a moment. What's going on here? Minutes stretch to hours. The night has swallowed our comrade as easily as a fish taking a fly. The Long, unsated, continues the assault. Man. Okay. Is he actually doing an assault right now? In the depths of the night, we hear a scream that shakes the city. The Long is wounded. Alright. Here you go, Valcian. Wanted to see this for a while? Yeah, I really love this game. Actually, quite a lot. I kind of wish this got more publicity. Like, God bless Weather Factory. They've been doing fantastic work just publicizing this. And it's actually in... If you want it, there is a Humble Bundle that is... So the Humble Monthly Bundle actually has this game in it. And that's only $12. It's really good, and I would super recommend it. It's mostly where I get my games from these days. I don't buy games anymore. Excuse me. Let's see here. We don't have anywhere to send people. That kind of feels bad. Okay, what I'm going to do here... Oh, hi, Malarthy. I was wondering where you were. You had disappeared. Let's see here. Also, you see the new Subnautica update? I am 100% buying that, though I probably won't be able to play it until this weekend, which thankfully is tomorrow. Got a high-end gaming PC in the cloud. Subnautica is really pretty. Oh, you already bought it? Oh. Oh. I mean, so I used to play a ton of Subnautica. It's what my YouTube channel eventually became known for, which is among one of the reasons I eventually decided that maybe YouTube wasn't the best thing, because that was the only thing that people wanted me to play. And that was kind of it. And I beat the game 5 times before I decided there wasn't enough content to just continue beating the game. Also, I started to get bored of it, and that's no fun. That is genuinely just awful when you start getting bored of a game that you play exclusively. So I decided to move on. Oh, I could have explored Moreland's shop. I'm dumb. We do have infinite amounts of books to study right now, so study away. That's translated from Aramaic. Do we have Aramaic? We have Sanskrit, and I think... Yeah, this is Aramaic. Oops. There is, of course, no single Aramaic, but I will learn what I can. Are you known for cults now? Oh, I wish. As much as I love this game, people don't seem to want to publicize that I love this game. And I guess that's sort of accurate because I only play it once a month or once a week. Except for that one time when I played it a ton a week. Well, 2 days a week. Okay, then. Let's see here. We have an intensity of radiance, and I intend to keep summoning until summoning just stops giving me stuff. Like, this is honestly just so... They just keep giving me stuff. Also, I did end up creating... No. Is it... Which one is Azim? No. Azim is Mothin. Okay. Dexterous Disciple. Oh, right. This is Edge. We gotta summon the Edge Lord. So, I don't know. Something that I have been thinking of doing, and I mentioned this in the Discord, was I was thinking I might actually set up a couple of tutorial sessions for this, just because there's not enough people that actually understand what's going on, and it's kind of a shame. I wish that I could do it without spoiling things, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Hello, what are you? A bomb maker. Make a really big bomb. Alright, into the Mantis. That is not what I wanted. That is also arguably not what I wanted. Oh, we just lost a cult member. Okay. Damn it. The problem is that we are not a winter cult. He's been going through a lot of my followers lately. At least one. Let's see here. Victor's only a believer? Rose, you're next. Then we get Claire. Wait, what happened? So this is happening. JC is actually starting to just go through the entirety of my cult and just kill them all. Which, you know what? I'm actually kind of happy about. Because it gives him a threat. He was the least threatening of the Longs that I've seen this entire time. But now he's just been happening. I tell everyone about FWI. What is FWIW? They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna get diggity dunked. Maybe. He's gone through a few cult members. The thing is, I don't need cult members anymore. I have summons. Well, I need cult members to survive him, but that is exclusively the reason I would need cult members, and that's it. I just keep summoning things, and like the rate at which I'm summoning things isn't slowing. Regardless of what's happening. Where is my... Let's see here. Study. So we got Aramaic. We can actually start looking into some of the books that are locked behind Aramaic. What do we need? We need the Orca transfigurations, which are written in Latin. I'm still not really that worried about him, if I'm being perfectly honest. For what it's worth. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Hey! We finally got Sulichana this late into the game. Alright, that's fine. She's the last one we found, but fine. Fine. The important thing is that we did actually find her. We need to talk with her about things. Namely, this thing. She actually can be talked with about literally anything. A noble failure. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we need to upgrade some people. Oh, Claire's next. What do we get? We got a hint. And there it lies. Oh, Claire, you're next. So, Rose is dead. I believe Valcian is also dead. Give me the Orchid Transfigurations, please. Flood, or pseudo-flood, suggests alignments between the alchemical tradition of Rubedo and the older Grail traditions through the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. Was that a King Arthur reference? Need a cult member to beat the game? I don't actually know. In the depths of the night, we hear a scream that shakes the city. The Long is wounded. Good job, Auclair. Exactly. Oh good, a weary detective. Right, we got rid of our last detective, didn't we? Forgot about that. He's too late, though. All of the evidence went away. We should probably get rid of some of this dread. We need to promote some people. This is probably enough to promote someone. Rhaenyra. Oh, you need 21. It's not quite enough. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Pull that out. Talk to Victor. Victor needs to be promoted pretty bad. And then we'll summon something else. Just keep summoning. Just keep summoning. Alternatively, oh Claire, I don't think we're getting her back. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Basically, we have to stop him by sacrificing people to him. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Claire was my first girlfriend, and apparently is going to be the last of this Longs. Let's see here. So what have we got? We've got this Dexterous Disciple and an Invocation. Vote Cultist Simulator. I'm already playing it, goddammit. Although I did hear that Sunless Skies came out today. I might have to take a look at that. Let's see here. I need to remember what we can do with Braille. Appetite. If I add Knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning, or if I've grown decrepit, if I add Forge, perhaps I can renew my body. Well, we've definitely not grown decrepit. Look at all that vitality. I don't actually remember. Is it Moth? Yeah, there we go. Please consider my Sunless Sea logs as my Sunless Sky logs. I don't actually own Sunless Sky yet, so that's still a very much a maybe. Also, Malarthy, what do you think? What should I be doing for the... Yeah. There goes Valsian. So we lost Valsian. We lost Auclair. What the actual fuck is it going to take to stop you? Oh. Wounds. I'm actually really happy that he's doing something dangerous for once. Cat, Sylvia, Violet. Violet is winter. Because we haven't seen him do anything dangerous for the entirety of this game, and now all of a sudden he's doing something dangerous. I'm really happy about that. Sacrificing actual cult members to him to stop him is a pretty good trade-off, honestly. Oh, good. We got... whatever. It's fine. It's fine. This is Phrygian. Oh, right. We're summoning Azim. We can actually talk to him about Phrygian. I might want to hold off until Azim gets here. Because he's almost here. Just keep going. Just keep going. Damn, you starved me to death? Yeah, but I got better. He was threatening, but nothing that you can't actually just ignore at the end. Especially once you get enough Forge lore, and you start with a ton of Forge lore. Okay, Victor, you're next up if this fails. Oh, that was a raw prophet? What is Azim? I'm trying to remember. I thought Azim was, was he heart or edge? He might have been edge. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's actually edge. Well, the current... no, it won't. Which is why I have to keep sacrificing things to him. Ah, god damn it, really? Well, Victor's next. I wish we were a Forge cult. That might actually help. Let's see here. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of Dr. Moreland's at this point, too. So, I'm happy about that. Sanskrit. We've got Sanskrit, right? Yeah, we've got Sanskrit. This needs to be... what is this? Sanskrit. Okay. So, we'll undo this one. Because that'll give us a pretty good piece of lore that we can use and find something that we can do. Grail and Forge? Really? He's Grail and Forge. Huh. The Forge part I wasn't expecting. I thought I would... So how have you been, Malarthy? I haven't seen you in a little while now. Don't have much mystique. Don't have much anything, really. Passion. You've been watching, just not talking much. That's fair. Most of the stuff I've been streaming lately is not really your cup of tea. I've gotten out of the habit of actually checking who's in chat unless there's actually just 0 people, which happens now and then. I don't want to disturb anyone who doesn't want to be disturbed. Okay. Is this Phrygian too? Yeah, that's Phrygian. What is this? Greek. We can talk about esoteric matters. We need more cult members. Aha! Nice. All this time, it was hidden at the very bottom of the deck. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe I should be. Yeah. The Long is dead! This giant might have lived forever, but they grew incautious. Oh. Well, I guess that proves that the Long can die. You literally don't believe it? Believe it. It happened. It killed at least 5 cult members, but it happened. Have I seen The Magicians or read the books? I have not. Is it kind of the same sort of stuff as this? Because I might be into that. I've actually got like such a massive backlog of books to read. Mostly stuff that I've actually picked up and just never gotten around to reading. Stream. I don't actually. What does streaming with reason do? I think it increases erudition. I believe. We might be able to summon a lantern thing. Gods have parents, you colossal dipshit. Now what's going to happen? Well, we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Have you actually seen further into the game, Malarthy? I don't know how much you've seen of the new content. Obviously, I have very limited access to it since I only do it once a week. An acquaintance. Give him some passion. Give him some love. Can we talk to Silitrana about this? I tried to talk to Silitrana about this, but she had nothing to say. You're as blind as me right now. Okay. Fair enough. Mystique. 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 I don't have any notoriety. Oh well. Let's do a raw profit. The Long is dead. Savor your victory while you can. The work continues. If our enemy can be destroyed, so too can our mentor. Let's see what these long plans turn into. Oh, nothing. We have killed a long. That was 100% worth it. Also neat. The verb is straight gone. I have a suspicion that we'll still see more of them. It just means that even though we've killed that long, another long might show up now. Which I'm actually fine with. If that's how they want to do this, then I am 100% fine with that. Yeah, and they'll be pissed. You know, I wonder what happens if you kill all of the longs. I'm very curious now. Oop. Also, you can't make paintings, so there's no reason to keep painted stuff. For some reason, when you are a cult follower, you can't make paintings. Or not, like, significant ones or anything like that. But it does still net you a shit ton of money. So it's well worth it. Ascent is going to be some reason. Can I give you a recipe to try? Sure. Like actual food, or I don't know when I'll get around to it. I do cooking so seldom these days, but I can totally try it. We are getting a little bit low on money. We should probably start talking to our various customers. Hello, oh sweet. We lost most of our edgelords, so having Eldridge come in right about now is fantastic. Accrued modest fame. Neat. Yeah, this is the reason why painting is actually just the best. People just don't underestimate painting. Painting's real good. Just don't. This is a good thing. We got a rattling soul too. We can probably turn that into something. I don't remember when we got this, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we have an assistant for this, which is obviously going to be this. Drown my reason and passion. Wild and perilous aspect of chaos and yearning. Is it edge? It's not edge, right? No. Summon a creature of the Red Grail. Huh. And that is 55 seconds. Okay, so that's going to last a while. Painting recipe. So what pigments do we have? Well, now none. So, yeah. Holy shit, we have Ichor Vitreous. A pale and watchful fluid that can be gathered sometimes when the door in the eye is opened. We might as well just keep studying at this point. We don't have any duplicates, so there's no reason to actually worry about just leveling up something. Go ahead and open. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book has to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Percival of the Red Cup. Oh, hey, Arabella. That's actually a really nice callback. Arabella won a what do you call it? A forge victory but she's actually mentioned elsewhere too. Reminders that this is actually a developer save that they gave me a while back. Actually, no. Oh, hang on. What is this? Oh, sweet! What is this? Enemy. I am not so easily destroyed, but I will acknowledge that you have defeated me, and so I will reward you with my counsel. You are a fool, cozened by a fool, to emplace one more stone in the walls of the manses. You may, if you choose, cast that stone away into the night. Should you so cast it, you will die empty and alone. Empty and alone, as do all, even the long. You might die free. If you take Julian's lessons to heart, you can break free from your mentor. Ooh. Ooh. What can we do with this? So Julian might come back too. Try using 4 passion, a knock lore of intensity of at least 6, and a knock pigment. Okay, we haven't seen a knock pigment, so that's still probably going to show up. Keep searching for people. Oh. The Debellis Murum. I mean, we don't need it anymore because it's got edge lore in it, and we already have edge of almost maxed. Welcome, Eldridge, a believer. Become Eldridge, the slightly more believer. No, Malarthy, what are you doing? No AFK, that's bad. Oh. He's left me alone. Become clingy. Alright, what have we got? We do need this, because this is going to get us deeper. Yay! We got the book. Let's see here. We could sell the Lethe. We could sell a lot of stuff, actually. This is a tool. This is a tool. We don't need the bone flute. Oh, right. I already hit start. Okay. What do we got? A true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Reproduced by one Riley Grease from, supposedly, a much older text. In Greek. Seems worth it. Also, we're just gonna have to let that rattling in the soul go. Oh well. Oh, good. Go ahead and put that back in. We'll try and get some grail this time around. Hopefully we can actually get some. Go ahead and work. Mystique. Oh, we just happen to have some dread. And we got some notoriety here. We don't have any pain, it looks like. Okay, let's see here. What can we pull apart that will actually be worth pulling apart? Probably this. This is written in Fusin. We don't actually have the ability to decode Fusin yet. Surprisingly, I know. Alright. Also, anyone in chat, do be sure to ask if you are confused as to what's going on. The game is not easy to understand, and believe me, I've been there. I died a large amount of times the first couple of playthroughs. Then I slowly started to get a hang of it and figure out exactly what I was doing. It's just not easy. I actually really appreciate stuff like Jim the Kindness, who he's been starting some tutorials on it, and this game needs tutorials. At least a little bit, just so that you don't die as easily. But it's also kind of the point of the way that they set it up, so I don't really hold it against the developers. I would kind of prefer that it was more of a word of mouth thing. Let's see here. Zulatrana stubs out her cigarette. Yes, if you want to study the language with me, yes, you can. Was there anything else? I want to see if she actually does have anything, because I kind of clicked out of that really fast. Also, now Elridge is a disciple. Happy about that. Modest fame, you say? That's a ton of money. Well, can't say that I don't know how to make them, I guess. The rarer the art piece, the more valuable it becomes. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. That's also not really what I'm looking for, but sure. We're gonna try something. The prologue warns at length of the iniquities of one Julian Cosley, a former colleague, oh hey, who Hersault now describes darkly as a worm of worms. It seems Cosley advised Hersault early in the writing of the book, but Hersault later became suspicious. Interesting! The Longs are actually present in the story. I didn't actually realize that. We're gonna summon something. Oh, this finishes quickly. Okay. It's not edge. Okay. Yeah, darn. That's not surprising, I suppose. Summon a Percussicant. Is she disappointed? It's difficult to tell with Zulatrana. Let's see here. Go back through here. Try and get some Grail. Because I want to summon a Z. We can also summon something significantly more dangerous if we really want to. Hersault identifies blood, silver, design, and the worms as the central axes of each of the histories, and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. Except there isn't a true history. They are all true. just need to get some of these out of the way. What is this? On the continent. A cramped little museum in a provincial town, long closed to the public since an outbreak of a peculiar rapture in the rooms where they keep the pressed flowers. Only the very curious would ever pay attention to the place, and its close-warded storeroom of ill-omened treasures. That sounds very similar to the flower maker. One of the Grail's things. There's a road you can walk that begins there, in my house. If you want to talk about it, meet me there. Okay. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Okay, that'll allow us to summon something. Something we actually need. Okay, so we're going to be summoning something called Azim. We don't know if that's its real name. It is itself a name. Oh. Oh no, it ate my dexterous disciple. Shit. Okay, that's not good. Although, from what I understand, they actually fixed the bug where it just... Oh, nope, I guess not. I thought they had, but apparently they did not fix that bug. I heard that they had. I'm kind of sad. Alright. No? No. Forge. We need more. Damn it. We need more power, Captain. Okay. That's fine. We can do this. What is this? This is 8. This is 6. Okay. So if we end up getting the forge aspect, we can probably do it. We're gonna have to, I guess. What is this? Something, something. Oh, that's the useless book. All right. Translate from Latin, you say? We can translate from Latin. We still don't have what we need. Though, to be honest, what we need is a little bit questionable. I don't really know what you can do. Because we can't do anything with the Shaper's Guidance. A Carcass Spark. To refine forge ingredients to their final form. To make of a follower the Shaper's Compass. To learn of the key. From the... Oh! Oh. Here we go. That's what that's used for. Staring longingly at that letter. Longingly at the long letter. Your Shaper wants to pass the Savage door. Do they really know what they're at? I've seen Forge Long try. Generally, they fail. But I'll see what I can do. I have a sister who holds the key you want. I'll get in touch with her. But it'll take a while. Rip our ability to actually... I mean, I was just looking at what we do, and now I just realized that the Shaper's Guidance is how we do everything in this. And now that I know that that's how we're going to be working, now that I understand that, I think I know what we have to do. And that makes me happy. We also tried to summon Azim and failed because I forgot that Azim doesn't really do the summons. I also don't have just high enough rail. I need to use the Forge aspect instead. The Morphe Codex. He doesn't do this. Oh, no. No, he does. Just... That's a weird way for me to put it, but he just... And no, I might be able to attempt a summoning. Summon a mighty creature. Yeah, we just don't have enough Grail. Summon a creature of the sun and rags. We already have that. Summon a creature of the thunder skin. Grail has a lot of summons. Holy crap. I wouldn't mind just finding more stuff to paint. Money! No. No. Esoteric art! Esoteric art! Why am I even translating this? Why am I even reading this? This can't help me. This is Moth. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ring yew, among others. So I have a theory, actually, about the reason why the longs have so many different names. Or not the longs, the hours. And that theory largely bears upon the way that we have multiple secret histories. And I think that the reason that the serpent is banned, the mother of ants is banned from the manses, however, she can't be banned from the manses because she can go literally anywhere. The reason that that happened is because she literally fractured the manses into multiple histories. She exists across all of them and can go where she pleases because of it, but some of the other hours may not be able to. And that's why she's not supposed to be in the manses, despite the fact you can't stop something that can go anywhere from going somewhere it doesn't want to go. That's just a theory, though. I don't, obviously. There's no way to confirm that or deny that unless we ask, like, the developers themselves, and I'm almost certain they wouldn't answer. And it's kind of more fun just not knowing. Because the Mother of Ants has a decent number of names as well. Mrs. E is en route. Your Shaper wants to... Oh, right. I don't know who Mrs. E is, but we're going to talk to her, goddammit. My recent work is considered notable. I feel like we need to talk about stuff and just get people. Our cult is small, and if we get attacked again, we're going to lose. really? We can't paint him? Sure, why not? Maybe it's Mrs. Eaton? Mrs. E, Suluchana's sister, goes by the unlikely title of the Mother of Monsters. It is not clear where she usually lairs, but it's not this side of the sea. She'll take a while to arrive. She usually lairs in dreams. We've met her during the change ending. Yay! Why did I even bother? God damn it. Let's max out our erudition and then just read a bunch of books and finish. That's what we're looking for. I think that's enough. This should be enough to summon Azim. No? No. Damn it. Oh. I was hoping. Wait, what am I doing? We have Rhaenyra. Actually, no, that's... Damn it, there's just a mixed pile. Like, that's just hard to do. We also don't have Neville yet, which is making things annoying. Also, Belorthy, it was confirmed today that apparently the whole when a breach happens and the person doesn't get eaten thing is actually a bug. That's known. And I'm very happy that it's known because it's kind of annoying to keep feeding my dexterous disciples to things. Okay. I think that a certain person specifically said it's kind of annoying to keep feeding Neville. Because it always tries to eat the person who conducts the ritual. Do we want to... You know what? Let's see if we can summon this with this anyway. Damn it. The creature of the Thunderskin. Mighty creature of the Red Grail. Summon a creature, smoke, fine. I would honestly prefer if we could summon the king. Yeah, that. But we don't have enough lantern by default, so yeah. Or maybe we do. Nope, not enough. Rip. We could summon a Caligine, but that's not too helpful. Going through my Steam library and tagging everything that's Windows only. Do you play things on things other than Windows? That was a strange sentence I done just said. Okay. Get rid of that. Just to get rid of it, not actually to do anything else with it. There's the other edition, and then we just spend this time making books, or reading books. So the next time that we get for a season of suspicion. Yeah, you just keep nomming on that Mystique, big boy. You know, I'm going to take all the notoriety away. Actually, I take it back. Give me one of those Mystiques. Whatever. A hanger on. Nice. That's our edge hanger on, the most useless of them. Not what we needed. That actually speeds things up a little bit. And I got nothing for it. That's not surprising though. I just wanted to get it off my board. Get rid of the bone flute. We don't need this. Something of real value. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got 2 eruditions, lesson learned. Now we just need to read these and get the other 2. Also, Mrs. E is about to arrive. Don't know what her deal is. We'll find out. Okay. Also, get rid of this. This is reason and reason. We need to start stockpiling Sedentria at this point, too. Let's see. Yeah. Didn't we already do this one? No. Excuse me. The item is gone forever. Yeah. Fuck it. This will just allow me to instantly fully upgrade it. So, that'll be nice. Sorry. Voice is dying, apparently. Don't especially know why. And I've been waiting for this for ages because I know what to do with it now. Edge. A very substantial investigation. Yeah. Damn straight. Okay. Let's see here. So we did Edge, now we've got Grail. It's required. Okay, Reason and a Passion, yeah. I thought for a second we didn't have everything we needed. But Grail is Passion. Hanger on. Grail one. Can we just stab that man? I'd like to stab that man. This is not the one I thought it was. I mean, unfortunately, we lost a lot of stabbings earlier. There's Count Jennings. I should probably look at these manuscripts to figure out who's who. Fulfill a commission for Count Jennings. Got it. Have harder? We could send Elridge after him. We could, in fact, send Elridge. Or just summon something and send it after him. Either or. I'm not going to talk to someone just because I need to. Actually, we do need to promote people. So. This guy goes up in the ranks. Promote some pawns. Mrs. E is available. The self-styled mother of monsters, a cheery, tubby woman in a green-gray garment like a baggy dirndl. Also, our Shaper's guidance is about to run out. That's kind of annoying. Forge the Dawnbreaker core from a carcass spark. To make of a follower the Shaper's compass. And to complete the work. Dread will follow. Yeah. Okay, hang on a moment. Let's read through the lore again. I must enact the forge, set a carcass spark at the engine's heart. We need to stab a person, but we've run out of winter assets. Which means we're gonna have to get a maiden. Or as she is called, a maid in a mirror. Boop. Why do you have a chicken, Ferret? You think that you can avoid my gaze? I'll think again. Hey, Ferret, how you doing? You're eating it? Grill, very substantial, very nice. Is good. Is nice. Okay. Invocation will be winter. Okay, let's see here. This needs to go here. Goddamn things messing up the order of everything. Dr. Eben. Wait, who does? What is this for? Me, or Mademoiselle Bichette. I also am going to do a thing. Desire. Yeah, I figured. Since you don't have a desire, you can't turn it into change. You're fine just sitting here before eating before bed. How has your day gone, Ferret? I hope it was actually pretty good. Okay. Also, Malarthy, I have a question. Rarefied Mind, can it actually be used for anything? Is there an ability slot that will accept it and actually do something? So that's how you use that. I'm not gonna, because that'd be kind of ruining the fun. Not as of this update. Okay. That just is there to keep track of how high you've gotten. And now we just have enough of the collections of poetry to just charge that up. From nothing to full. My rebellious spirit. There you go. I don't even remember what I was summoning. Oh, right, a maiden in glass. That'd be bad if that got away. That would try to eat someone. And funds. And we can start talking to people. Hello, Mrs. E. Petitioning Mrs. E. Of course I can help, Muppet. Lucky you came to me. I'm much more accommodating than our other sisters, but I will want someone tasty, unless you can give me a good reason. Ah! Oh no, she wants to eat an exalted. Jesus, that's expensive. That's been a pretty sparse chat night. Yeah, tends to happen on Cultist Simulator. Just because most people that play this game don't chat very often, they tend to just prefer watching. So I don't really call it out very often. Malorthy knows I know what I'm doing, so he's not trying to correct me like he was early on when I was playing this game. I assume. How does this game work? Yeah, that's definitely why. Oh. Oh, is that not why, Malorthy? How does this game work? Oh, hello. Hey, Walladale. I actually forgot that you were in the chat, to be honest, because you haven't spoken since you got here. Walladale is another streamer who does Cultist Simulator. He's a good person. I've been watching him a bit. He actually also knows what he's doing, which is rare. Most people will pick this game up, play it for about 2 hours, not actually get into it very much, and then just not play it, which I always think is a little bit of a not really giving it much of a chance, considering it takes like 8 hours to get through your average playthrough. At least that seems to be what my average is. God, I don't know. I have no idea how you'd actually speedrun this. It's solitaire with an illusion of grandeur. You made dinner. It was delicious. Nice. What do you eat? If you don't mind me asking. We should probably also... we can't do anything with that yet. Is she just taking up that slot now? That'd be kind of sucky if that was the case. Go in, get some stuff, summon some things. That's fine, Mrs. Walladale. We'll have something for you to eat soon. Probably Rhaenyra, since I don't have any other exalted or followers that can be exalted. Thank God we didn't lose any. Jesus, we genuinely just don't have anything but pawns anymore. Let's take a look at this. The death of a door. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is just gonna deal with itself. This requires winter. We have 10 winter. This requires lantern. We have a bit of lantern. Yeah, no, this is gonna be fine. We do need knock though. Forge or knock. And we don't have forge because we fed all the forge to the long and then the long died. Just kind of killed over dead. Convenient. Although he did kill half of my cult before that happened. Hello, you're gonna get stabbed as soon as my summon comes back. And then I'm going to enact a ritual on your corpse because I actually need it. God, that's a weird sentence. We're fine. Knock person, go. Be more knocky. At least the warded door can't hurt you. Steak and baked potato. Very nice with imported butter. When I cook, butter and I are the best friends. That actually sounds really good. Baked potato. I don't really... yeah, JC did something interesting in that he started literally killing the entirety of my cult. One by one. And then he lost. And died. And left me a message that was more interesting than pretty much the rest of the games. I'm pretty sure that that's not the end of the longs either. I'm pretty sure we're going to see another one if we don't keep killing this man over here. Speaking of which, I need to speak with him. This man. Mother's glimmering, lesson learned. Don't worry about it. Do we not have... Right, we don't have knock. Damn it! Where is Neville when you need him? Are links around allowed? Yeah, yeah. Did JC do something interesting? He died. Yeah, that is also an interesting thing that he did, which is actually only notable because he's supposed to be immortal, which is kind of funny. I'm actually very curious, Mrs. E. Are you are not mortal? You are a patron. Put you down here with the other patrons. What's up? What's this? Yeah.
One time you single-handedly defeated a horde of rampaging somethings in the something-something system. The Killbots? A trifle. It was simply a matter of outsmarting them. Wow, I never would have thought of that. You see, Killbots have a preset kill limit. Knowing their weakness, I sent wave after wave of my own men at them until they reached their limit and shut down. Kif, show them the medal I won.
Huh.
More, please. A little more. More. Keep going.
Captain Brannigan, we really need to talk to you about our mission.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more or less what happened. That is actually almost exactly what happened. I just kept sending dudes at him until he died. And then he just kind of fell over. It was kind of anticlimactic. Well, I would say anticlimactic if he hadn't taken the entire rest of the cult with him. We had a lot of corpses though, which I'm actually kind of sad that we didn't end up getting a use out of. Yeah, you can't do anything against our winter. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna get our summoner back. Okay. Rip the bitter atmosphere. Neville! Neville! We got a Neville! Oh, Neville, you are getting 100% just I'm gonna promote you up the ranks as fast as possible. I'm actually really happy to see you. Oop. That's not right. Okay, and as before. Oh. Huh. Folly. I still have no idea what this does. Jesus. Sure, Mr. E will be happy to meet him, or Mrs. E. She needs an exalted, and we're Grail, so Neville can't be exalted in this playthrough. Otherwise, probably, yeah. I think we have, yeah, we've got. No, we only have one. Oh right, we have Laidlaw. I forgot we had Laidlaw. Alright, who wants to stab someone? I wish to stab a man. With my bare hands. With my bare hands. Don't worry about it. In the painted chamber. A book of pressed flowers emanating a peculiar scent. 3 elderly Baedekers. A collection of butterflies painted black and white. And the real treasures. An oddity in a glass case. And a cloisoned coffer of rare books. Jumble. Hey, that's the paradoxical curio. Now we know where that spawns. So that's all guaranteed now. Okay. We are burying that, of course. Boop. Bury a paradoxical curio by the river. This thing is a tiny wound in history. If I bury it, that wound will heal. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want to do now? I mean, obviously keep promoting Neville, because Neville is a god among men and will do many, many useful things. Where did I put my skill? In case anyone's wondering why I'm so happy that we found Neville, Neville is one of the very few knock cultists, which means that he is a summoner cultist. And I don't know if anyone's noticed, I really, really, really like summoning things. Pretty much everyone's happy to see Neville because of that reason, though. Neville is Bay. Yep. He's also the most frequently eaten cultist. Mostly because if you're not paying attention to the ritual, he just gets eaten, which is kind of funny. Especially since enemies being eaten, or cultists being eaten is just broken right now. Oh, whoops. Buzzing in the brain. Buzzing in the brain. Okay, let's see here. So we've got study. We could start on doing some of these books. We need to get through some of this, so that's probably where we should start. This is Sanskrit. We already have Sanskrit. We don't care. This is written in Sanskrit, so we can unlock this. And I think this will be at least a mid-level. There we are. That'll be a mid-level lantern lord, which will be nice. Because our lantern lords are very small. With a cry, my adversary leaps back, kicking over the table. All around us, heads turn. No one saw me move. The only real witness is my adversary. But I must leave immediately. Whoops. Honestly, I do that every time just to see. And now we just have to do this. Sorry, man. It was either this or you tell the long, and I would prefer you didn't tell the long. Hey, Shaper's Guidance. Okay. Modest Fame, which just dumped Mystique everywhere. I'll take it. I have brought a paraffin lamp and a shovel. I place the one on a flat rock and use the other to shift the black and sucking mud. Hint, he's actually digging with the lamp. The shovel is the one on the rock. The work is hard and seeps back quickly. As I am about to place the curio in the hole, I spy the corner of an iron lockbox. I unearth it, after a struggle. Curious. Perhaps the beach crow has rewarded me. Perhaps it's only a bizarre coincidence. I leave the curio in the hole, as I had planned, just in case. Oh shit, this actually does something now. Yeah, this actually does something now. Look at that. Paradoxical curio is now not useless. For me, at least. Every time I get it, I already know what... I already know the language that it usually gives, but... I don't know. For some reason, this has always been useless to me. Okay. The Tantra describes the process of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. Sorry, I sneezed and broke your face. So far it's only dropped the Cipher Journal of Alessandro for me. Yep, that's... The Morphe Codex is what it has never dropped for me. So, we're gonna have a good look at what this means. That being said, I think we need a corpse. No, a second. We need the carcass spark to refine the forge ingredients to their final form, to make of a follower the Shaper's compass. Trying to figure out how exactly you use this. Because this is the thing that just allows us to do extra stuff. I need... Ah! Okay, that's how. Boop. With our Shaper's assistance, we can prepare a follower to find the way to a flaw in the world. Once they've found it, they will find nothing else ever again. Boop. You can get a thing. A very nice thing. Are you referring to something that I can summon right now? But just haven't? Because that's almost certain, given right now. Reason... Oh, are you talking about the book? Neat. Okay, that's the carcass spark. Talking about a tool. Oh! Oh, you're talking about the frantic glaive. I'm guessing. We need to unlock this. Just so that we can read it. Interrogate, intimidate, beguile, and recruit. Recruit. Recruit indeed. We need to upgrade Neville a little bit more. To the next level. Yeah, that's not surprising. Off of burying the curio, are you sure you still can? It seems like curio droplets got updated along with everything else. Dunno. I've never actually found the frantic glaive personally. I only know about it because Malarthy has told me about it. So, that is entirely new to me. What is this? Aramaic. Boop. This is Season of Suspicion. Don't care. Though we are going to get a new person. Gonna grab the corpse probably. Oh no, the corpse expired. Yeah, oh wow, we actually got something for the jumble. That's rare. What I might end up doing is I might actually not run these and just build up more of them so that I can get the later areas of the game. Because at this point, lore is lower level lore is not very useful to me. But higher level lore does have a purpose. And that purpose is largely just to give me something to do. Go ahead and pull these Spintria down here. Where they should be. I still wish you could just have the Spintria that you get out of contract stack automatically with stuff that you already have on the field. But no, you can't. Kind of annoying. Welcome, Neville. We're going to be using you a lot. Coming soon, DM. I know it used to be lol, literally any random item could be Garbo, could be a frantic glaive. We will see. I guess we might as well just keep talking and promoting people. Our Shaper has chosen this one to be a compass to the flaw of the world, the weak place in the place that does not change. When they find it, they will surrender their eyes and live for their purpose. Huh. Well, I guess we're promoting you. Congratulations, you've been chosen. Boop. Probably should have done someone that actually, you know, goes on expeditions. Alright, so I don't think I've actually read this book. The writer credits the Red Grail, the Ringyu, and the Horned Axe, the powers of the Sisterhood reveres, with agreeing a final treaty between the Hours of the House and the Hours they displaced. The Thunderskin loved the Yu, and the Grail destroyed him, as restitution for the slaying of the Horned Axe's sisters and brothers. Okay, what is the Horned Axe? I see so little about it. What do we get? Oh. Apologies, Natalia Dragon. Oh. Never mind. Maid to the maid. The maid is going to die before that happens, I guess. It's a bit of a shame. Kind of wanted to use her a little bit more. Unless... There you go. God damn it. Alright, later, Spectec. I realize that the game considers the reward spin trio to be transformations of the paper you write. Yeah. I mean, like, they're genuinely more valuable than most money. Let's be honest here. Spintria, especially if you get Silver Spintria, is 20 funds. So it's well worth just stacking up. Not that money is exactly hard to come by, but still. Especially if you're painting all the time. Oh wow, nice. An avid disciple. Hello, Grail. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to send him on expeditions. We still don't have any... Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep doing expeditions until we can get something to increase the promotion ritual. Also probably promote this guy. I don't know why, honestly. The edge hanger on is probably the most useless one because he straight up can't kill anyone. He can't do the thing he's supposed to be good at. Even the moth one has a purpose, and that's to be sacrificed. The Thunderskin enters the manses through the peacock door, a privilege never given to the witch and sister, but then their merit was much less. The writer admits that entry through the peacock door is unseemly, but insists that under the circumstances, there was no other way. Forbidden Epic is exactly what we're looking for. We need to keep leveling it. I want to get to Maya. Hello? Ah, damn it. Completely useless right now. Because we've already leveled up all of our stuff as far as it'll go. Why is this reason here? Go back there, reason. Okay, and level the pawn again. We might as well have them be useful, I suppose. Oh, no. Need the higher level one. Be reasonable, reason. You need to go back to where you were. Why? Why do you not go back to where... Did we just trigger fascination? We did just... Okay, it's fine. We got some dread. I would hate to lose this after killing a long. Oh wow, it's not great. I'll be perfectly honest. That's kind of awful. Hey. Exactly what I was looking for. I mean, did you really kill him, or did he just get bored of living? Actually, fun thing. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is what happens when you kill a long. You get a letter from the long. Enemy, I am not so easily destroyed, but I will acknowledge that you have defeated me, and so I will reward you with my counsel. You are a fool, cozened by a fool, and cozened by a fool to emplace one more stone in the walls of the manses. You may, if you choose, cast that stone away into the night. Should you so cast it, you will die empty and alone, as do all, even the long. You might die free. Julian. If you take Julian's lessons to heart, you can break free of your mentor. By the way, these are Julian's stats when I killed him. Yeah. Julian genuinely did basically nothing for most of his playtime, and then suddenly decided to up and murder my entire cult. Is JC drunk? The Mansus has no walls. I think he's talking figurative walls rather than literal ones. The Hours form the Mansus's walls. They are the guardians of the Mansus. And you know what? I would tend to agree with him. Let's not do that. No, put that away. So he's not dead, he's just defeated, he just left. Game over, man. Hey, Tomater. How you doing? Kinda surprised to see you here again. Or, not again. Oh god, that sounded awful. I'm sorry. No, surprised to see you here watching this game. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Dr. Eben. After what you did last time. Nothing going on anyway. Oh, I see. I'm the last resort. I'm kidding. Let's see here. What can we crack open? We can crack open this. No, we can't because that's written in Phrygian and we still haven't successfully summoned the thing. Oh, that actually reminds me. I wanted to try something. I don't think you can do that. At least I'm on the list of resorts. I suppose that's true. Gotta count the blessings where I get them, right? Okay, let's see here. We could explore. Do we have anything to explore? We've got this. What is this? Latin. Don't care. Only useful for selling at this point. I'm not buying something that I'd only sell back. Okay, that's Count Jannings. Oh. Mademoiselle Bichette. My last resort is making grilled cheese. Solves all problems. Grilled cheese is really good. Honestly, I should probably make some something to eat pretty soon here, but I've got soup. I'm at soup. Oh, level this up, please. Nice. Very substantials. Okay, let's keep promoting people. Why is this thing only 2? Only 2. He can maybe kill a man. Maybe. If he gets super lucky. I've actually had more luck with people who aren't good at killing people. It's kind of weird. Oh, right, yeah. We'll have to see what this does, because I'm pretty sure we can't pass the spider door. Always like a big bowl of clam chowder. Clam chowder is delicious. I actually eat it most of the time for lunch because right where I work, there is a place that just sells clam chowder just downstairs, and I love it. It's just so great. Oh, we've got despair going. Yeah, it's happening. I kind of love how I'm not really paying attention to the amount of money that I'm getting. I just kind of sit around 26-ish. Countering good, which we have already done. That is not unique, is it? No, that isn't. Okay, all of the language books aren't unique. They're just in the deck, so we have to plow through them. Oh! Okay. Neat. You just get in the way to the spider door. There's no riddle or anything. Oh yeah, we have to deal with this. We should probably deal with this. Hey Rhaenyra, you wanna... No, not Rhaenyra. Sylvia, you wanna do a thing? This better not be a season of suspicion. Season of despair. Okay. Haha! Joke's on you, I'm already despaired. What is this? Oh good! We have successfully reached the end of Oriflames. I don't know if you saw how much money I've got in my game. 1 or 2 over 130 without even really trying. Money is just... Oh look, I'm rich. I also remember the first time that I actually saw you play, you just suddenly had no money. Just, oh look, I'm out of money. That was slightly amusing. Yeah, no, money does not take much work to get. Do we have any ice disciples? We have a silent disciple. That might work. We also just need to start going through these books, honestly. Like, that's top of our list right now. Tax fraud! Money is a source of all evil. I mean, it pays the bills, it makes it so that you don't die of starvation. Money's useful. No, I don't, I know. I don't want something deep mystery. Something, just someone who very clearly doesn't know how. I would like to not die to despair right about now. I haven't won the auction, and we're never going there again. Welcome back, Malarthy. We have just cleaned out Oriflames. I need to go on a dream, just so that I can get some stuff. Good job. And that is why I basically don't care about hunters. once you hit a certain point in the game, there's very, very little chance that they can actually hurt you. The chance to actually get a, or to get rid of the evidence is just too powerful. Actually, no, we got one already. Neat. Why am I getting random bits of glimmering? Next time on Twitch, Hoarders Edition. It gets pretty bad. It gets pretty damn bad. That's actually a pretty accurate statement there. Oh. And it's gonna get worse because this entire section is just gonna keep getting more and more filled out with the lore that I've gotten. Until we hit this section, which I'm going to have to move at some point. Did my sound input just change? Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I might have nudged something. It's possible. You have a corner of your board constantly set aside for garbage stuff so that you just don't want to throw away. Oh, like jumbles and something deep mysteries. The stuff that literally does nothing. We got guidance from our shaper again. Can we do anything with this? We have a shaper's compass. I may... Who is this? Mademoiselle Bichette. Thank you for someone for finally correcting me and telling me how to actually pronounce that. Because it sounds so stupid. I was just kept going, me Bichette. Just, why? Because I didn't know any better, that's why. Someday it might be worse. Less than nothing. The Locksmith Stream signed edition. There's Locksmith Stream signed edition. You need both extra copies of Gunnar and Girth. I just don't buy them. I only sell them back. Like, even if I somehow get them, I will only ever sell them back. You will never see me actually buying those. Just show some restraint. No, you don't need them. You don't. Okay, let's see here. So we have the spider store. I'm gonna send this guy out on culty business. Oops. No. Okay, never mind. He's gonna find someone. Or play Strange by Moonlight. Sure. Why not? Sure. You're gonna go out on culty business. You're gonna murder a stranger. That was not what I intended. I wanted stab. No, wait, hang on a moment. Hello. Now this is what I'm talking about. Boop. The Rending Mountains. Could have also used Silicana to get some really nice stuff, which is nice. It's always nice. Did I run out of the makers? I probably ran out of the makers stuff. Yeah, because it's got dread up here. What is this at? One dread? Yes, yes, I see you. Anyone for a game of Monopoly? One thing I'm honestly not sure about is whether buying them hurts, aside from having less funds and wasting board space. Like, how does the Oriflame deck handle the player choosing not to buy something? Does it just replace the item, or is it gone forever? It is gone forever. Oriflame will never show something that was passed up, which is why if people miss Stum, it really, really hurts them. once you hit this point that I've got with Oriflame, where it's just doing nothing but something deep mysteries, that just means there's nothing left in the deck. So you could consider it buy, or it gets discarded. All right. Then you definitely should buy everything, unless funds are low. No, you don't need it. I mean, I am violently against anything that will take up my extra board space. I really like my board space. Because, as you can see, we don't have enough of it as it is, or we barely have enough of it as it is. It's just, there's so much. There's so much. We should probably paint again. Mystique. Grr. The Hunter's Pits. Nice. The tearing tribes enlarged this cave system, digging shafts, preparing traps. It may have been a place of execution or a proving ground. In either case, it's sacred, and the tribes don't want us here. If we survive them, there is still one more terror in the cramped tunnels. So what we're going to do is we are going to summon a Maid in the Mirror again. You know, my go-to summon whenever I start doing some stuff that is questionably illegal. Okay, let's be honest, it's not questionably, it's not legal at all. Oh no, my minion returned empty-handed. We can't have that. Elridge, go show him how it's done. Where is Elridge? Elridge? There we are. Go show him how it's done, big boy. Go capture a stranger. Lore time. Who's ready for some lore? Alright. Kale's verses are brief, obscure, and often dominated by images of violence. A star is a pinprick, but the sun is a wound. You know, I kind of wonder if the sun is both a aspect of, well, this and this at the same time, and that's why it got split into two. I mean, we already know that there is something like that. Most of the names are not one aspect, but two. Sometimes three, but very rarely. Oh. Okay, fine. Well, we got notoriety. That's what we needed. And these are the other passions. Do we know, Newt? Do we really know? Slaps test. You can fit so many something deep mysteries. Somethings in this baby. No, no, go away. I don't want them. I never want them. They're not allowed. They're not allowed. God damn it. I just automatically went for that because I'm trying to do other things. We're gonna need to go back there and try and get that again. Doesn't really matter which one we get, we just need something that isn't... I mean, it does. If we get Grail, then that's not ideal, but the other two options are good. You can't make me. The memes are dreams. In this stream especially, that is very true. Oh god. How long? Okay, that's been going for very little time. In this stream especially. Ooh. Oh, we got more lore. It's always possible to be deader, Kale states. The Watchman goes before, None but 7 may go after. Yet surely we are born to the glory as the sparks fly upwards. I believe the Watchman is also, similarly to the hints, he's like the Coronel, and the Coronel and Colonel may actually be names for the same being. They're both ours, though. Very nice, though. Abandon the game? Why would we abandon the game? No. No. Kumpater, you be patient. You'll get your Earthbound. God. Also, Kumpater, where were you last Mother episode? I was sad. Sunnyside was sad. We were both sad. We missed you. At least I think Sunnyside was sad. Neat. Don't let me forget about this. I mean, it's not even really that big of a deal if I do, but still. Might actually be beneficial to forget about it. Yay! That's a maiden in here. Summon something. Let's see here. Neville, where are you? There you are. Invocation of Winter. I had other things to do, plus don't you usually start at a different time? Not really. Also, actually, don't look at the schedule down below. I need to update that. That schedule is completely not accurate and hasn't been accurate for a couple of weeks now because I've been shifting my schedule around due to moving buildings at my new job, which means that things are a bit weird still. Less weird now because I can actually do streams during the week. I didn't used to be able to do streams during the week. But they're still weird. We can study a thing. I would like to study a thing. What is this written in? This is written in Phrygian. What is this written in? This is written in nothing. More lore. There is an extensive discussion of the similarities between Elopili's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Elopili regards as a dupe of, or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Elopili remarks, and winter does not wait forever. I am a massive fan of summoning maiden mirrors, as noted by the fact that I keep summoning maiden mirrors. They're just good, okay? Oh. Perfect. Okay. Spider door, let's go. Actually, can we get... No, we better through. Who's this for? This is for the Count. I wish they were a little bit better visibly, just to see what you were supposed to do with the item, but eh. Damn straight. Nothing can contest me. Someday I'm going to regret saying that, I know. Before anyone says anything, I know I'm going to regret saying that at some point. Hey, bronze spin trio, that's... Well, it's more useful than iron. You didn't miss much of Mother 3. We finished an entire chapter. Now we're on chapter 4, where I've been told the actual game begins. play it right now. You can multitask or just ignore the game completely. Yeah, that works. I know. No. This game is like, I want this game to be something that I actually do become known for playing because I enjoy this a lot. But I don't get much of an opportunity to play it with my focus on stories. I love the lore in this game, and that's largely why I love playing it. Where is... Okay. Assistant... from the Pope. Erudition. Doesn't do anything anymore. Not with the amount of lore we have. God damn it. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot about this. As no problem. One is the loneliest number there ever was. Have you noticed that everything makes this game harder? This game is all about being as hard as nails. And yet, at this point, I kind of consider it just still too easy, goddammit. Honestly, the only thing that I'm still scared of in this game is rivals, because rivals are not unfair, just Jesus, when they show up, you basically lose if you don't win. And that statement may be a little bit weird, but I mean it. If you don't win in the next couple of minutes, then you lose. Which I like that. I kind of feel like that's how rivals should be. This is the type of game that I would end up falling asleep playing after waking up from a good nap. Yeah, you only say that. Also, don't confuse lore for story. Story is not the same thing. Let's see, study. We can study a thing. Sure, we can get more edge lore. Once you understand the underlying mechanics, it'll never be as challenging as it ever was. Yeah, that is almost exactly it. It's just, it's kind of unfortunate. And it'll never go back to that point either. I know that, I don't know if anyone else was as disappointed as I was with the way that that JC ended up being. He got there. JC had his moment, and I was scared of him when he finally started doing his thing. But it still just didn't feel like enough. Like he should just end the game at some point, considering he is the Long that specializes in gathering power unless you stop him. Let's see here. Okay, that's the colors of the night. We're gonna go ahead and summon Azim, so he can teach us Phrygian, and then we can start opening everything up. It's a very mathematical, mechanical game. The correct play is to perfectly counter all possible points of failure forever. Not much of a difference? Well, there is. Lore is generally sort of background stuff. I mean, you're free to think that there's not much of a difference, but from a storytelling standpoint and just technical writing standpoint, lore tends to be stuff that is not happening to the player right this moment. Like, for instance, let's see here. What's a good example? Oh, yeah. Here we are. The Terran tribes enlarged this cave system, digging shafts, preparing traps. It may have been a place of execution, or a proving ground. In either case, it's sacred, and the tribes don't want us here. If we survive them, there is still one more terror in the cramped tunnels. Story doesn't have to be about a specific thing or person. I agree with that. But generally speaking, a game will be. And that's just kind of how we've grown to recognize it at this point. A lot of games are now character driven, which I kind of miss some of the games that just kind of happened. But there's always something for the player to be doing. The story of this game, for instance, or this particular match, is that we are running through and trying to ascend our old mentor, Arabella, our shaper, past the rank of long into the rank of an hour, to become a god of the Manses. But that's not lore. Lore is what happened in the Manses, how the Manses was created, and all of the information surrounding it. Most of it doesn't actually affect you, and you can choose to ignore it. And that's pretty much how I define it. Others may choose to define it differently. Let's see here. Oh, it's been the knock that's holding us back. Neville! I have no idea what my goal is. Throw a giant party for the last guy. You got the Grail victory, didn't you? Or Desire victory, I believe is what it's called. You had 6 free Phrygian books that needed reading. Azim is cool. I love Azim. Azim is actually the best of the names. Also, I feel like I'm mansplaining, which is a horrible habit of mine. So, someone just like whack me up across the head if they ever see me. Say no. I just love lore so much, man. I would not have this emote if it wasn't for my love of lore. It's the same reason that I love Dark Souls more than the actual gameplay. It's just the stuff that you don't see. I would spend hours reading through Bloodborne's item descriptions, and that's how I eventually pieced together the story of Bloodborne and how it's all happening. That one's a bit weirder though, because the story of Bloodborne is happening and continuing to happen and will always continue to happen, and that's kind of part of the lore. Had to talk to Mia Spills. Your wife? How's she doing? Let's see. What are we doing here? We're stabbing some peoples. Oh, we should probably also send an avid disciple out. I forgot about that. So we just summoned a Zine, so I'm not actually going to do anything with talk for a while. Slee, Cat, Cairo, Sylvia. Reason. Oh, we probably... What are we at now? 2? Oh. We don't have anything decaying that will... Okay, we've got a contentment actually on the board. So that'll drop it by 1. Hello, Azim. Boop. Greek. Decrepitude? Yeah, I forgot about it. Don't worry. Remember, we have the furnace pan. We can get rid of it whenever we feel like it. What do we got next?
Hello, noob.
What's up, Malarthy?
I can finally access the gaming room.
Oh, yeah. Without me having to drag you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Malarthy, everyone. In his real voice, vocal form.
I'm waving at the screen. I don't know why.
Someday, Malarthy, you may actually become a real person. For now, you are a voice.
I want to be a real boy.
What? Technically, decrepitude is an asset. Yeah, it's just more or less accurate, because you can get dread off of it. Or, if you're like me, you can never get dread off of it, and you can only get money from it, which is the stupidest thing. Like, what? Why? Okay. So we've talked to Azim. That's in progress. We're learning Phrygian. I need to summon King Crucible again as well and learn Deep Mendaic. Because Deep Mendaic will open up a bunch more books to me. Let's see. The cheeriest of the beggars. Yep. More or less. The Watchers will almost certainly regret standing against us. And we've got a younger sister who will also certainly regret standing again. Do we actually have a curse? Oh no, we can... Oh my god, the Maid in the Mirror just on its own just does this. Well, we don't have to worry about this for the rest of this. Aside from occasionally throwing money at it, I suppose. Let's throw another money at it. Who can we talk to? Actually, no. Throw an avid disciple at it. Yeah, we do need money. Playing his harmonica? Really? Yeah, we now have Phrygian. We can unlock every one of those Phrygian books. God damn. Like, I think that pretty much half of the books that we currently have are locked by Phrygian, or in that case, Aramaic. Or Latin. Wow, I've really not been paying attention to my books.
Do you have anything written in Bach?
We haven't really needed Nock since we've had a Nock disciple.
Sorry, Bach.
Oh, Vok. Do we actually have any written in... We've got ones written in Fusin. Yeah, we don't... Surprisingly, we don't actually have anything other than Fusin. That one... No, that one's in Vok. We have one book written in Vok. Okay, let's see here. Now, so I ended up making a compass out of one of my minions. When is our mother appearing? You talking about Mother Earth, Tombater? Well, I think keeps trying to get me to play this more often too. Even though I already play it once a week, guaranteed, for probably the rest of time.
This probably won't break anything.
What are you doing, Millarthy? Nah. No. If it doesn't have anything, it won't create anything. Only I have the ability to add a game. Well, and mods. Which Ferret has abused. Well, it will only appear if you're walking on the carpet with muddy shoes. Mods. We should probably sell some of the stuff that we have too. We don't need all of this. Like, we don't need the winged doll anymore when we have the dappled mask. Phrygian. Where's my Phrygian? Where is my Phrygian? Oh, that's written in Greek. We can totally translate that. I think it's hard, though. And with that, we're back up to 25 funds. And don't have to worry about anything for the rest of our lives. Where is... Damn it, Azim, I know that we got it from you. Oh, there it is. I should talk to people and get them to do things for me. And talk about things so that I can get more cult members. Because we are still really low on cult members. Go back to the stag door, maybe. Keep picking up forbidden epics. Maybe try to murder the dragon. A true and complete accounting of the escaping mystery. Who's ready for more lore? Also, Tomba, I have a schedule. The mother is appearing on, let's see, Mondays, Tuesdays, on Thursdays, Saturday, and Sundays.
Can you hear me?
Yes, everyone can hear you.
Crap. Sorry, it's supposed to be muted.
Oh, did you not mute yourself?
Well, I have the hardware mute engaged, and it's not working, so that concerns me.
Ah, is that why you were just typing all that stuff?
Yes.
Also, what time is it? 9:35. Phrygian, what is this? That's Deep Mandak. Uncharted Pleasures. This ought to be good. Oh, right. Yeah, this is happening. An affliction. I forgot about that. But we should probably deal with that at some point. Maybe questionably sometime in the future. Inspiration will be glimmering, because why not? Yep, and the serpent's dead, because Azim is there too. Bringing our total edge up to 23. We'll probably send the maiden in the mirror after the dragon. And if that doesn't kill her, then we'll, you know, do some other stuff. Oh, hey, tentative evidence, look at that. Okay. The memory of war. These are the trophies the hunters won. Not all the beasts they slew are the beasts that walk the earth today. What? Malarthy, is this new? That's not a book. But it's a book. It is text. The Malleus Imperative. A tiny...
It's not new, and it's basically a book.
Huh. And 3 Scaptodon fangs. It is rare for the lionsmith to make Scaptodons now, but they are difficult to kill, and they live a very long time. Some pleasures, the formulae voluptuous attest, are so intense that they can corrupt the laws of the physical world. This text catalogs some of those instances. Scaptodon was my favorite in The Land Before Time. I don't remember it being in Land Before Time. Okay. Hello, Tristan. Tristan is... I don't remember Tristan. I think he's Forge. I think he's Forge. Okay. We've got all of this Forge lore now. Tristan is a 4G boy. Okay, cool. And we got bitter black salts as well. That's... No ordinary chemist could produce these dark gleaming crystals. Not without the touch of the forge. Oh, that's gonna be useful. Okay. Oops. Ah, mashing my chair accidentally into the mic. I'm sorry, everyone. That was... truly awful. That is a pain. But we actually have a use for it, is the thing. More than just as a paint. Also, Made in the Mirror, can you go deal with a certain person? Kind of curious, actually. Damn. Okay, let's see here. This is Edge. We need something else. You should replace knock in the earlier recipe with forge. I actually don't remember what the earlier recipe is, so you're gonna have to remind me. So this is an Aramaic, but can't be read right now. Ha 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 ha. Very nice. Go ahead and explore, sell that winged doll. Four times passion, forge, 6th intensity or higher. Or disciple of forge and forge paint. I think we actually need this forge pane if I remember right though. Because of this. We can't use it yet though. Come out of there so I can murder you. Yes, quite. So I'm going to sit down with the hunter. And this will happen. She is a mystic, I think. Actually, is she a mystic? Meticulous. Idealist. Go ahead and turn that bowl into something that I can read. So the next time that we get something, we're going to try and use you killed her. Made in the mirror. You were supposed to capture her, not murder her. God damn it. My minions never do what I say. It's fine, it's fine. What is... Let's see, Sylvia. Ding, ding, ding. Get rid of this damning evidence. I don't like having it around. Just in case. Season of silence. These are days of anticipation. Don't blame me, you mortals are all so fragile. You know what? She's right. We are all just the most fragile individuals. We can probably get rid of the Cinnabar amulet as well, because we don't need it anymore. The Scaptodon Fang is really nice though, especially that we got 3 of them. I do want to try these bitter black salts. Huh. It rendered the bowl into a book. A tremendous bowl, big as a gong, carved from black basalt, bearing an incantation against the demons in Deep Mandaic. The underside bears the same incantation in Aramaic. If you speak Aramaic, you can use this to learn Deep Mandaic. Well, that's good to know. I guess it's just gonna ask me if I have the page. We'll see. Okay. Still not quite sure what this does. Hang on a moment. Prepare the fiercest alchemy to fuel it. Find the flaw in the place of the land's edge that has the same name in every history. Huh. How do we do this? Both the Shaper's instructions and the amulet talk about dissolution. Scarlet is the color of heat. Mercury holds one key to an ultimate dissolution. I will attend your dissolution. Interesting. Good catch there. Not sure what it does for me, unfortunately. Not yet. But it's good to know. It's still a bowl, according to words. Okay, let's see here. So I don't want this to pass me by again. So what we're gonna do... Damn it. Wait, can we choose Rhaenyra? Yeah, Rhaenyra is actually going to go on things, and she's eventually going to become something we need. Nice. Apparently incantation bowls are a real thing. I'm not that surprised, actually. Oh, right, to Grepify. I forgot about that again. Yeah, whatever. Time to go into the Mansus, I suppose. Or do we want to stab a man? We got Deep Mandaic now, too. Add that to the pile of languages we now know. Phrygian. Translate that, please. Okay.
Azim is sulking.
Yeah. Azim will be fine eventually. I love that, actually. I mean, he's a Grail creature. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Need to learn Klingon and Sindarin. We can learn Fusin, and I think that's the last... No, we can learn Fusin and Vak still. Okay, Rhaenyra is the compass. Now, my question is... We can make a lot of people our compass, apparently. Okay, what is this? This is 10, 15. We can exalt someone. Let's see. Wasn't I? Okay, let's take a look. See if we can't find people. Okay. Go ahead and use this intellect. Why is this here? Go away. That's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. Things aren't in the proper locations. God damn it. Long ago, the Sisterhood of the Knot recounted. The Forge loved an hour called the sun in splendor. The Red Grail long anticipated their union, and the Grail priestesses profs. They saw it in the future, okay? They saw it in the future. Hang on a moment. If I had Grail, I can renew my body. Okay. Oh god, we're just getting sick all over the place. It's fine. We actually do need Grail. And we got Grail. It's whatever. Probably gonna succeed here. Use a bet. Moth. Servant. Keep looking. Shaping chant. That was written in... Wow, that was written in Phrygian, apparently. Okay. Bit weird that that's locked behind Phrygian, of all things. One of the harder languages to learn. Oh, it's a weird detective again. Oh! Do you guys know what this means? If we've seen another weird detective, then that means we've murdered everyone. There is no one else to send. This gentleman would much rather be left alone with his pipe and his illustrated London news, but no! Apparently, some conjurer of abominations has to be hunted down like a mad dog, and apparently, no one else can find the time. Yep.
You're a little bit of a psychopath, Nate, and I say that in the nicest possible way.
Oh, I'm going to murder him. Let's see here. Move this over here. Move this over here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here, indeed. What is this written in? Deep Mandag. Who teaches Fusin? I know someone does. My long is going into assault mode, select fire or full auto. Oh my god. Now then, we've slowly started to kind of figure out what we're supposed to be doing here, which is nice, but we're still not quite there. We need to go to Venice. We need to keep looking. Okay. Where is my person who stabs people? I mean, abducts people. Glad you figured it out. Oh, so yeah, it's all based on the Shaper's plans. You see, they already know what we need to do. We just need to figure out how to use those plans. I just need to figure out exactly how to use these. Though, I've also not really figured out exactly how you're supposed to use a corpse. That one's a bit weird on me. Despair. Good old despair. Okay. Is in the gimp suit. What? Oh, hey! It's that one sacrificial person. I'm kind of curious, actually. With this... So I think that you can use these like you use Silitrana if you're doing the change ending. So you can just give them scraps of, like, occult scraps, and they'll tell you if it's right or not and give you the location. Which means I think we need to get the highest level occult scrap and then call it good. Because we need to take them to... in the place at the Land's Edge that has the same name in every history. With the biting key that Silitrana the Legion knows. Okay. And that one's obvious. We just have to feed someone to Mrs. E. And then she gives us the biting key. I don't know how to create the corpse device, though. The corpse spark. Or sorry, the carcass spark at the engine's heart. That one, I'm not sure. Anyone have any ideas? Go ahead and let's see here. Keep looking for people, actually. Oops. Ah! Come back here. The carcass spark is a forge tool. Maybe you just need to find it. Okay. That's good to know, actually, because I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Hello, formula. The formula for Civ. Huh. We actually almost have one of every formula. Or one of every forge lore. Let's see here. Wait a moment. Hang on a moment. So... set a carcass spark at the engine's heart. Awaken it with the highest mysteries. Prepare the fiercest alchemy to fuel it. Find the flaw in the place at the Land's Edge that has the same name in every history. Bring the device there with the biting key that Silitrana the Legion knows. At the season of the Forge's greatest heat. No ordinary chemist could produce this dark gleaming crystals. Not without the touch of the forge. I wonder if there's something more powerful forge-wise. A consumable or an ingredient that's just more powerful. I wouldn't know it, honestly. So... I think it's either the 8 or 12 tool. Looks like a hand with a ball of lightning in it. Also killed Lady Tryphon. She only killed like 6 people, one of whom was utterly a buy me sometimes sacrifice. Now she wants me to cannibalize her. She's a Grail long, isn't she? That makes sense. Also, yeah, I think that 6 people is more or less about how much you need to kill a long. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen another long. We just dealt with the opponent, and I was hoping to see another one, but we haven't. Damn it. I didn't think I'd get off that easily, but we have. Oh. Give me opponents. Give me something to fear, please. Okay. I think it's minimum 3, but any spies you have deployed are just murdered outright. Oh, okay. Interesting. You know, that actually explains a lot. For one very silly reason. Let's see here. Let's see. Trying to figure out what we can do here. I guess the best thing would just be to wait and bide our time. Try to go through the spider door one more time. If we can actually get through the spider door, that'd be great, but I don't think we can. Not yet. I'm actually curious, Deal, when you dealt with her, the passion and reason that she poisoned, were those unpoisoned, or did those stay poisoned for the rest of the game? Let's see. More fascination. Totally going to die due to fascination. It's fine. I'm actually going to start using that decrepitude. Enid? I think she's winter, if I remember right. Wonder if you can fix them by turning, swapping them back and forth between the usual rights. Look into it. That's probably not the worst idea, actually. Would give those rights a reason to exist. Other than just being a way to boost yourself really early on in the game. Ah, that's really bad. Go away. Okay, I did say go away, and it is indeed going away. Sure. Neat. Okay. So I think at this point the only thing that I can do is just keep on, well, opening up books and hoping that one of them has something that we can use. This is Fusine. This is Latin. I think this one turns into an actual tool. Yes, this one turns into a tool. So, that one's done. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the foulness of their depraved customs, Hieronymus claims that the powers served by the Sisterhood of the Knot made an arrangement. The Thunderskin loved the Yew, and the Grail destroyed him as a restitution for the destruction of the Axe's loved ones. Hieronymus' writing became incoherent with rage at this point. This isn't the first book to mention this, actually. I think the challenge decision is to study the letter. You know what, that's fair. But I actually want to see what this goes to. I want to finish one of these before I actually study whatever letter gets left behind. Still, 12 might before he started actually doing anything. Jesus. Way to lure you into a false sense of security. Okay, you know what? No, we're doing this. Actually, we don't have a forge. We don't have a forge person, so give me a moment. Because I never inducted Tristan. Grayley boys. Oh no, we had Laidlaw, sorry. My guess, and obviously this is just a guess, is that when you study that letter, it brings your old character in as a long adversary. That's actually a pretty good guess. I would put some money behind that. If I had money to put behind that. Also, Marthy, now that you've played the DLC for Subnautica, would you recommend? What is your opinion of it?
Yes, I would recommend it.
Okay. Would you recommend streaming?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Probably wait until it's finally fully out.
I would just give it a couple of polished iterations at least. It's optimized.
Okay. I'll do that then. I used to play way too much Subnautica, and I really love the game, but just, ooh, not ready to get back into it quite soon, so that might be for the best. I just feel I owe it to people to actually finish up that game. Well, less finish up and more just do the DLC. Okay, so let's keep... I mean, we don't have anything to explore at this point. We could explore Forbidden Epics, but what I want is Venice. And Venice ain't gonna explore itself, so we're just gonna have to keep looking. Hey, another Forbidden Epic. Neat. Fusine. Aramaic. A true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. This is very obviously not an antique text. At the very least, it has been badly mutilated. But it contains substantial intriguing material, especially a persuasive comparison of the house without walls, without doors, to the human body with its many portals. Getting meta up in here. Just keep promoting. Where's Tristan? Tristan, here we are. Okay. Malarthy, we're gonna try your thing, mostly out of boredom. Let's see here, it's all the fashion. I can almost assure you it's just gonna give me a shit ton of money though. There we are.
Yeah, it's almost, guys.
What was that? What about that sunless skies?
You own it now.
Did you just throw it at? Hang on a moment. Oh my god, you just threw it. Fuck it, why not? Hang on. You said that you wanted all of your logs transferred from sunless seas to sunless skies.
You could just like make it the Sunless series or whatever. I don't know.
Sunless franchise. I could do that.
Yeah.
Actually, that might not be the worst idea. I do tend to do that quite often. As noted with the Mother series. Though people have told me not to touch the first game. We got it. We got the right that we've been looking for. The right of the map's edge. The vagabond is the only hour that never enters the manses. This rite must be performed in the right place, at the right time, and the vagabond will take that rightness for her own. Yeah. Okay, this is what we've been looking for, or at least it's one of the things we've been looking for. Oh, Malarthy, I'm sorry I doubted you. Oop. Does that only happen if you use 4 passion? Have I just been horribly misdoing that this whole time?
Let's go with it's complicated.
Okay. Holy shit, we actually got restlessness. In this world where restlessness doesn't passively generate, we got a restlessness. Okay. Promote a believer by invoking Grail. Alright. The right of the map's edge. This has an influence offering, an invocation, an instrument, and a desire. Which desire will never be filled in this one. I am guessing we need to just... Yeah, no. 26 Forge of Days. Instrument? No. Okay. On the upside, that does mean that we can actually use this now. And where's my lantern? Oh, is it not enough? Do we not have enough forge? We have 6 forge. It's probably more than that. That should be enough. No, no. It needs 10 forge. Okay. Hmm. Cool. Forge is not very useful to me right now, in other words. Or at least Forge aspects isn't. Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't clear it away while a deal. It just changes the card's name. And some of its aspects, I assume. Wow. That's, that is some durable stuff. But it's poisoned in the wrong... Yeah. That's actually also a good question. Can we bug the game? Malarthy, our resident QA tester. Well, I would say that if it weren't for the fact I am also a QA tester.
So, at the very beginning of Subnautica Below Zero, you walk out of your base.
Yep.
And you walk to a door.
Yep.
And there's a number pad.
Uh-huh.
And you don't know what the code is. And you're told that you're forbidden access, and that further attempts will be denied forcefully. So what did I do?
You saved and then brute forced it.
Yes, sir. 4 digits, 1 through 9.
Yeah, no, that's I kind of figured. How long did that take you?
Not incredibly long. I won't reveal the answer on stream, but I'll tell you later if you want.
That might be fun to mess around with.
It doesn't do anything.
That doesn't?
It doesn't sequence break anything.
Okay, good. I mean, that's actually not surprising because pretty much all of the digits had to be guessed by most people before they were added to the game. Or even failing that, we had console commands to open it. Though I don't know if the console is still accessible anymore. They might have disabled it now. I'll check, but it almost certainly still works. The name is just Poisoned Passion. The effect is almost anytime you use it, it probably generates dread. Did something similar in DayZ once, spent an hour brute forcing a lockbox open. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Also, I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of spinning wheels. I should really be opening more books. Like the Book of Thrones right here.
NB, it's after 10.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Okay, we'll set this up. This is the really boring mid-game when I'm just not 100% sure what to do except, you know, build more forbidden epics, try to get to Venice. Well, we'll keep at it. Next Friday, we will continue this. Holy shit, it is 10:19. So thank you everyone who has... We're going to Venice now. Yep. Thank you everyone who's been watching. We will continue this next Friday, as with all Cultist Simulator streams. Until then, thank you everyone. Just seriously, thank you all of you Cultist Simulator people who enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this. And Walladil and Malarthy for adding a little bit of information where otherwise there would be none. Financially, no, it wasn't worth it. The psychological warfare ensuing its owners, that its owner felt unsafe, very worth it. Nice. Psychological warfare, how I kill people in card games. Anyway, thank you to all of my supporters, Veritanium, 10 Ace Games, Rudimentary, Alpha MGZO, and Malarthy, for continuing to support me all this time. I will see you guys all next time. Until then, have a safe trip through the dark forest.